Are you looking for peace of mind at your doorstep? Look no further. With the Blink Video Doorbell, your home's entrance is always within your control. Check out the link in the video description to learn more and get your Blink Video Doorbell on Amazon. Your home is in your hands.
Chris Kamara has shared an update on his health with his fans during an appearance on Monday's episode of This Morning, following his apraxia diagnosis. The former footballer, 65, has suffered with impaired mobility and speech due to the condition, but now admits he no longer feels sorry for himself. He told hosts Ben Shepherd and Kat Deely when they asked how he was doing, "I'm doing great, I've got everything back apart from the speed in my voice. I've got the fluency, the brain when you want to talk, it's not interrupted anymore, it's fluent. If you met me before you would think I always talk like this, but as he, Ben, knows. I would speak at 300 miles an hour and not stop to think what I'd said, but now I get more time." Ben shared with viewers that Chris' condition affects his balance and strength, while Chris told how he finds it difficult to walk downstairs without the handrail. He added, "But, that's alright, I'm quite happy with that. I can get by, there's always someone worse off than you. So I'm fine, I'm on the mend. I've stopped feeling for myself, which I did at the beginning, but now I'm on the mend." Referencing Chris' memoir, Kami, My Unbelievable Life, Kat said she thinks many will relate to his story because they don't want to admit something isn't quite right. She commented, "You don't want to say it, even to the people that you love the most. Then you realize, actually, I do need some help." He explained, "I apologized to my family who were 100% behind me and they knew what was going on. But, inside your own head, you worry, you think you're going to be a burden. You think the worst things in the world. Once you get those out of your head, the only way you can do that is by talking to people and people reassure you." The reaction I had was amazing. I thank every person out there who seems to get in touch and give support. Chris recently said he will be forever grateful to Kate Garraway for helping him in his hour of need. Chris is hoping his third trip to Mexico for life-changing treatment will help him beat his speech disorder. Apraxia is a motor disorder caused by damage to the brain that significantly impedes speech, which he was diagnosed with in 2021. The diagnosis led to Chris stepping away from many of his TV commitments for a time while he came to terms with the diagnosis. He has credited friend Kate and her late husband Derek Draper, who lost his battle with COVID-19 in January, for inspiring him to get help overseas, and now he is confident that he will soon be back to where he was. Apraxia of speech is a motor speech disorder that makes it difficult to speak. This disorder can make saying the right sounds and words very difficult and can be observed as slurring. It is caused by damage to the parts of the brain that control how muscles move, leading to apraxia of speech. Chris has been to the Neurocygenics clinic in Monterrey, Mexico for treatment on 2 separate occasions, and he hopes his third will help him get back to his old self. He said, "I know what it's like to be isolated, and having very dark thoughts. When I first was diagnosed with my illness, I didn't tell my wife, my family, or my friends. And all of a sudden, when I did reveal my truth, I started getting help from all sorts of people." Kate Garraway was one such person that reached out to help, after she took her late husband to Mexico for experimental therapy that isn't available in the UK. "I'm incredibly grateful for her support. I've now been twice so far and achieved real progress each time. I'm hoping with a third trip booked, that I'll be able to improve my condition even further." He added, "I still have my off days, but I'd say I'm 20% away from where I used to be, say, 3.5 years ago." Established in 2018, the Neurocygenics Clinic welcomes patients from across the world for experimental treatment and innovative solutions to repair the brain and cure the incurable. Cerebral palsy, dramatic brain injury, long COVID brain fog and stroke are included among their core treatments. Chris was speaking as he teamed up with Mercedes-Benz Vans to help launch Fantasy Football, a 5-a-side tournament to bring van drivers together through team sport and improve mental well-being. He is hosting the event, which is exclusively for van drivers and takes place at St. George's Park, England's football tee.